Okay, it's been like a bit over a month since I last vlogged. So much shit has gone on since then. But right. So, a few key updates. One, not much progress on my research. Well, a bit of progress, I suppose. I started learning a bit more about, like, I guess, clauses and stuff. Basically, and try to brush up on my Boolean logic, Boolean algebra, and try to kind of fiddle my way through CNF files and try to create my own clauses, I suppose. But frankly speaking, of course, I do not fully understand what they are. That's why I'm trying to experiment with them, you know, and I'm using Python at the moment. We had some talks to either use Python, C++, or Julia, but I've decided to stick to Python for now. Perhaps down the line, we might switch to C++ or Julia, but that depends. I probably want to do Python for the most part, though. Maybe I'd like to try Julia, but that's a different story. But for now, those are the main updates. Nothing too spectacular. Classes-wise, they're going alright, and by alright I mean not the best, pressures here and there, and well, yeah, I had my PDE midterm last week. I'm gonna have my complex analysis midterm this Friday, which is 2 days from now, and I'm about to have my physics midterm 2 weeks from now. And as for my other classes, my experimental physics class, we're gonna have our midterm, I believe, the week after this one as well. So it's pretty much midterm month. So after that's done, I suppose I'll be able to focus a bit more on my research. But in the meanwhile, I suppose what I was tasked to do was basically try to create my own instances of those clauses, and I'll show you what I mean in the next clip or so. But those are the basic things you need to know.
So this is Washington, isn't it? I know where Washington is. Somewhere between the North Pole and the South Pole.
Oh dear, it has been so long. So as you can tell, I did not get eaten alive by this semester, and I'm still here, surviving it. So, what happened between now and my last video? Well, here are the updates. But first and foremost, a word from today's spot. Right, so I finally have an open window, and that too after who knows how many months. Too many people, anyway. Yes, going to meet with my advisors. Parentheses S. Yes, there are many things to talk about. Yes. Start understanding the background information, finally, I suppose. Like, mainly the derivations. I tried re-deriving everything from the paper, and for the most part, I think I can understand what it's talking about, but I'm still clueless, and that's why I'm going to today's meeting, this week's meeting, in the hopes of asking them, where the flip am I messing up? And I hope things I don't get grilled too hard. That's one of my fears, as always. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Who am I kidding? There is so much more. There is so much more. I'll run you guys through what's going on my poorly tied to LaTeX document. Yes. November 30th, 2022. And my complex variables class. We'll run you guys through some updates, why not? Okay, first and foremost. Spoke with my advisor, messaged my advisor last night regarding how are the clauses like NP complete or NP hard. So after reading through that, I'll brief you guys on what the flip is going on, and I'll show you my LaTeX notes as well. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. 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 Yay! Yay!
Oh dear. Trust me, there's a lot to unpack. And by a lot, I mean a lot. Like, the clips you've been seeing, they've been taken, like, in intervals of, like, every 4 weeks or so. Like, once a month or so. Like, I was so bad with time management that I could not find any time to, like, vlog or even study properly. I don't even know how I survived this semester, or how I even did research in the first place. But oh well, we must move on, move forward, and let's also inform you what's going to go on with the future of vlogging, and how frequently can I even vlog. So, let's dive in. Oh right, it's Christmas time, so lots of gifts, and I have to pack. But let's move aside from Christmas and talk about actual relevant things pertaining to this channel. Not that fun is discouraged or anything. So when it comes to relevant things, I need to update you. So my semester ended. I pretty much passed all my classes, of course. Didn't do too well in them as I would have liked to. But anyway, we must move forward. What is going on with my research? Well, I'm still trying to understand the background material. I started writing down some notes that I'm going to show to my advisor, hopefully within the next few days. And besides that, some stuff going on. So by stuff going on, I mean like I've been trying to self-study some material as soon as my winter break started. For example, I'm trying to get a head start on some analysis, real analysis. I took complex variables earlier this semester. As in like fall 2022. And I found out that I'm very, 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 very bad at proofs. And yeah, that's where I need to kind of grind. So instead of taking real analysis next semester, I'm taking introduction to proofs. That way, at least I'm getting some review. Like, I don't know why I said it'd be a review, because there is no review. I'm taking it for the first time. Point is, I need to take proofs in order to get to advanced calculus and other proofs-based maths classes. Anyway, okay, so this is what I'm taking next semester. Modern physics, basically a third-year course that encapsulates basically materials from introductory materials from special relativity, statistical mechanics or thermodynamics, and quantum mechanics. It's basically, like I said, a course with some emphasis on the mathematical aspects of it. But that's what I'm taking. I'm also taking experimental physics, third semester experimental physics. That class is going to be basically focusing on optics, waves, and some aspects of modern physics. But overall, the main purpose of that class was to prepare us for lab reports, how to do lab reports, how to use MATLAB and stuff. That's all I know for now. I can tell you more about it when the semester starts. But I heard it's a nightmarish class. Like, everyone I've spoken to tell me that be prepared for this class because it's one of the worst classes you can take at my university. But anyway, that's what's going on. On the other hand, yeah, those are the classes I'm taking. Oh yeah, one other thing. Things that never happened. Hello guys, it's been a while, and by a while I mean a long while. Let's see. Updates. So, yes, I'm done with my fall semester. Obviously, it's January. What is the date? What date is it today? 11th of January. It's the 11th of January. What am I doing at the moment? So I am taking a winter class, and by winter I don't mean winter spring type of semester. I mean like a literal winter semester, a 1 month long semester. Okay, I'm taking a bioethics class, so there's that. My spring semester starts in another 2 weeks, so I'm going to be talking more about that later on. For now, let's focus on my research. So, what updates do I have? Well, I'm very close to understanding the background information for my research, and that is pretty much the most crucial part of it. I mean, at least for the moment, as of now, so far that's the most crucial thing I had to focus on. But what am I trying to really understand? So I'm going to try to, simplify it to you guys as much as I can. So the goal is to understand why a certain something is within certain something. So I guess I can just tell you guys what's going on. Okay. So let's define some categories, okay? Let's say there is A, B, and C. My job is to prove that C is NP hard. Now, for anyone who is a computer science major, or anyone who is a computational complexity theorist, do not roast me for this, okay? I'm only telling you what I know based on what I'm researching so far, and based on what Wikipedia tells me. I'm not a computer science student, nor am I specifically learning anything about complexity theory. I mean, I am, for the sake of this research, but other than that, I don't know jack about it. Anyway, basically I have to prove that C is NP hard, and in order to do that, I have to first go through A. I can be more specific with A. A is 3-SAT, so I have to reduce A to B, and then B to C. The goal is to reduce 3-SAT to C and prove that C is NP hard. So currently, I'm in the process of understanding how that works and how that maps essentially. But in order to do that, I have to first go through the proof for it and understand how that works in the first place. So I'm very close to achieving that, and that is really all I have to tell you. There is not really much of anything else going on. I could update you guys after maybe next week, because I'm going to have a session with my advisor next week where we go through the proofs and stuff and work on some additional things. But so far, I'm not really using any extensive knowledge of quantum mechanics. Just for your information, I have not taken quantum mechanics yet, nor have I taken any course that introduces quantum mechanics. Actually, this coming semester I'm going to be taking modern physics, which introduces quantum mechanics at an intermediate level. So I'm not even going to be knowing anything, not even the most bare bones knowledge about quantum mechanics up until late spring semester. So that's going to be interesting. And I'm taking my first official quantum course in fall of 2023. So everything that I'm doing right now is all based on numerics and my knowledge of mathematics. So going forward from here would be linear algebra is all something already of course, and some discrete mathematics, because that's where you essentially learn what complexity theory is, I think, and just basic knowledge of how to program stuff. I mean, eventually we're going to be delving into quantum Monte Carlo, and I do have some experience with Monte Carlo. I mean, not extensively, but to a fair level. Now, what else is going on? Apart from that, I am trying to prepare for the GRE. I'm planning to take the GRE sometime between February and the summer. I'm going to take it twice. Keep in mind I'm talking about the general GRE. As for physics GRE, I'm still thinking of how I would approach that. I know what sites to use. I forgot what was that one site that was mentioned. It's a famous site regarding the physics GRE. I mean, I know that site mentions conquering the conquering the GRE and stuff, but like I forgot what site it is. But I'm following the advice that that site gives you, really. Like, prepare for the GRE, start preparing around like maybe May of your, the May before your senior year. Take a few practice tests, take it like at least 4 to 5 times throughout the summer, throughout your summer break, and take it twice. So I'm planning to take it 3 times. My first attempt is going to be in probably sometime around September or October of this year, and then I'm gonna take my second time is going to be in April of next year, and then my final time is going to be around, let's see, September, October of 2024, because that's when I apply for grad schools. And if I did not do well already by April, I'm going to be taking it again in September or October of 2024. That's my plan. But overall, I'm planning to take the GRE, the general GRE twice, and the physics GRE 3 times. Is it worth it? I have no flipping idea. But I'm going to try it anyway, because I want to maximize my chances of getting into a decent graduate school. But yeah, that's what's going on. Other than that, I think I did mention I'm taking a winter course. It's on bioethics, and that's really all there is to it. I'm thinking of vlogging maybe once next week when I go to campus. And typically I like vlogging. I've told you guys this before. I typically like vlogging when there's typically no one around, because it makes things easier for me. I typically prefer it if no one's around, because then I feel like if there is someone around, it feels like I'm violating their privacy or something. It's like it has nothing to do with legalities. I mean, it does have a little bit to do with legalities, but like overall I just feel more comfortable when there's no one in my presence, and I can just freely say whatever the heck I want and show whatever the heck I want without making them feel awkward. Yeah, that's basically all there is, I have to say. Other than that, what else is going on? Not much of anything, really. I mean, that's really it. I mean, New Year's was fine, and everything else was, is going fine. Not much of an update, but, just continuing my road to graduate school. Anyway, that's it for this vlog. I'll see you guys later on in another, who knows when I'll upload another one. Anyway, bye.